And start the stream. Alrighty, welcome to Turing Complete Tuesdays. We are getting back to work on the odd spot. And it's probably going to be a little boring at the start of it. I'm going to keep it honest with you, because I have no idea actually how I'm going to implement this. I had a roadmap way back when. Sorry, I need to turn down my music. Listen to Kids See Ghosts right now. I had a roadmap of like goals that I needed to accomplish with this bot, but I have no real idea how to go about implementing those goals. I'll talk it over with you guys just so I can help explain my process real quick. But first I have to show myself on Snapchat, so let me do that real quick. There we go. Save that. Turing complete. Okay. Is live. Attach my channel. Attach. Send it to the stories. Full send. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So, let's see. I just open Notepad because I don't want to have to keep dragging up the big ass fucking whiteboard when I'm talking about my ideas. If you guys want to join me on Discord, I'm just chilling in the cave right now. So feel free to hang in there. Maybe help me troubleshoot some stuff. But Oddspot, description of the event, just to get you guys up to speed because it has been a while. I skipped last week's Turing Complete Tuesday because I was out. I think I was out apartment hunting, which was 2 weeks ago. Because last week I just took the entire week off. But that's gonna make recording. This is gonna be posting the VODs on YouTube very annoying because that's gonna mean all of my numbers are gonna be one off for the coding stuff, which is whatever. It's fine. Anyways, Oddsbot. So we had a thing called Odds that you guys might know about where Odds Challenge Challenger. So this is going to be a Slack bot. So, yep, I am streaming. Thank you for that, Stream Elements. Odds Challenger at the person they want to challenge with odds. This entails requires a username added and some text content detailing what the challenge is for. So, example /odds at dummy at odds dummy, you eat that raw egg. I'm looking at you, Angela. Okay. Then odds challenger adds the person they want to challenge with odds, requires a username to be added and some text content detailing what the challenge is for. The person who was added then needs to hit a return command setting the upper bound of the odds. Example, to set a range of 1 100, 1 to 100, the person who was just added by the slash odds would then type slash set odds 100 because the minimum is always 1. Yeah, actually I should, if I'm formatting this properly, needs to hit a return command setting around the odds. Requires an integer greater than or equal to 2. A range of 1 to 100, the person who just added is added by the odds. Were challenged. This is the part. This right here. First place. So some way of knowing that they were challenged in the first place. That's what I need to contact a friend of mine who did a similar kind of challenge bot system. I need to contact them about how they did it, because basically in Slack it's not working right now, but it used to work and work enough to get it past as a major project. So if I went to myself, I'll just message so I don't DDoS anybody's names. So if I do challenge, then that would you have to add a user. I'll just add myself and say that and there's no access sessions for this game. So, but basically there was a slash challenge and then hold on. Here, actually, it should provide the description, right? Yeah, okay. So, you could challenge, you could accept, and it told you, at the player, you have to accept the challenge. So maybe there was a system where it needed to do sort of a handshake kind of system, if that makes sense, where you had to go back and forth between the... Oh, I should have announced this in the cave. Whoopsies. You accept the challenger, so you had to at the person who challenged you, which is interesting. I didn't know that. But anyways, so somehow the system that was in place would connect both of them, and then when it's a players match was basically at winner, at loser, winner wins, loser wins. So then somebody would report what the thing is. So that one would just be there'd be an extra step, which I guess I'll just type out now. First, I should announce this. Copy link, paste link. Tuesday is live now. All right. I'll put this back over here for the moment. Chilling in the cave Discord if anyone wants to help me rubber duck. Okay, requires an integer greater to and some way of knowing that the challenge in the first place. It says at a range of 100, the person who was just added by the odds would then type select odds 100 because the minimum is always 1. So then from there, both players would then need to both the initiator and the challenged. Both the initiator and the challenged enter values within that range. Requires knowledge of the upper bounds previously set. Knowledge of the upper bounds previously set by the challenged, and to capture their odds. Who to listen to capture their odds, and int within the defined. Requires knowledge of the upper bounds previously set by the challenge who listen to capture their odds, and an int within the defined range. Example. Both the initiator and the challenged would type plus commit odds where x is an int between 1 and 100 inclusive bounds. Okay. Yeah. And then after all of that, the bot would just read out what the answers are. Also, throughout this process, I think it would be publicly saying, it would publicly state this user X has challenged user Y to an odds of this context, and or at the very least, this would get public. Like when they type it out, it doesn't just get privately sent to the bot; it gets sent to the channel as well. And then when we respond, this response would also be sent publicly. And if they were the person that was challenged, then it would be like, okay, odds set, now enter your odds, commit your odds with /commit odds or something like that. If it wasn't, then if that wasn't the person, then the bot could just be like, you weren't challenged or something like that. Here, if I go back to myself. So I don't know why it's saying that there is no active sessions for this game, but if I do /accept, sorry, I have to do accept Nicholas Vergadante. Okay, well, like I said, the bot is kind of broken right now, but that should be a thing where if I've got an active challenge out, it would either be like, okay, challenge accepted, play your games, and then have somebody witness the match. There also should be a cancel function. I saw that was part of Ranker as well. So I should put that in as well. Set odds because the minimum is always 1. Yeah, so that would be public. This is public. These are private messages. They have, and then the bot still has to know, who are the two people in question. Keeping track of all of that is going to be something. I don't even know, man. Oh, hello, Beekman.
Hello.
What's poppin'?
You making a bot to force Angela to eat the egg?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that wouldn't even
Finally,
be an odds
pay her penance
challenge.
for her crimes.
Yeah. She just needs to eat the egg. There's no odds involved. She committed. She said she'd do it, and then she fucking flaked out.
Or an oath.
Yep. On stream, recorded on the record, and then flaked away from it. But yeah, trying to plan out my strategies for how to tackle this. But I will make one more note. At any time, the initiator or the challenged can cancel the challenge. Requires that the person typing the command was involved in the challenge in the first place. Example. Person or challenged types / cancel odds and all info on this odds. Hello? What's poppin', Keller?
Not a lot.
What's
Doing some
vibing?
programming.
Yep. We out here. On this odds challenge.
You're here programming. Yep, that's what I'm doing too.
Yeah, on God?
Yeah,
Alright.
complete. I guess I could program this radio next to my bed.
Do it. Program to do something cool.
I mean, I already programmed it with the requisite frequencies that I would want. So
You could program it for more frequencies, though.
How's the sound, by the
about
way?
that?
I'm using a different mic setup right now. Also on Linux, which probably affects things.
yeah,
You sound alright.
I was gonna say it sounds kind of rough. But
Is
then
it
you answer my
quiet, or-
questions. It just sounds kind of like a little muffled, KV-esque, echoey.
Hmm.
But then you answer my question because you were on Linux.
Well, it may not actually be the Linux thing. It could be the fact that this is a lapel mic, which, since I'm not wearing a tie, is not pointed directly at my face. Kind
That
of
would
pointed
also be a
back to
problem.
the left.
Lapel mic, not ideal.
And I decided to get it.
Ooh, Yeti, bro.
Okay. Now if I go...
I don't know. My desk is already kind of short on space. And yeah, I wanted to.
Zach Yanchik bullshit complaining about your desk.
Does this still run?
It's got wires everywhere.
No.
So many
Simply
fucking wires.
trim the wires.
I don't.
Simply cut the wires shorter.
Really makes you
I'm
think.
not sure that that's really possible. Actually, I might be able to. Probably not for the. No, I don't think any of these are just like single wires with some insulation that I could actually theoretically cut.
How to build a bot in Slack. Building our Slack reply bot. Yada, yada, yada. I think I just need to npm start on this. Bot. Node start. M start. What am I doing? Scripts test. No test specified. Fuck. This is fucking. The last time I touched this was like probably a month ago.
What are you working
now.
on, Dante?
I'm trying to make a Slack bot that lets people challenge each other to odds over Slack. But I first need to remember how to make a or get a very basic Slack bot running. I was using npm. So I think I thought it was just a simple npm start function, but obviously that was not the case. So I did it somehow. This was not the guide I was using though. Creative Slack.
See, I just turned on volume of the stream, and yeah, I can kind of hear what you were talking about there. I can try turning the volume on the mic up, which might help some.
Just user CSH services.
Well, let's see what happens. How's this? Better? Worse?
Sounds pretty much the same. TBH.
Okay, now. Better?
Same.
Good?
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
Does this fucking volume slider do nothing?
That keeps track of two users while they interact with each other.
I guess, Beeks, what do you think of the odds that Trump is lying about taking hydroxychloroquine?
Probably
I don't think he's big brained enough to lie about that. Also, what is the gain from lying about that? You know?
Him being right.
But if he's wrong, I guess he doesn't think he's gonna be wrong. So yeah, I don't know.
No, he is wrong. Hydroxychloroquine has not been shown to help, and seems to actually probably make things worse.
But why does he think he's right? I just
Because that's what he does.
Yeah.
He thinks he's right all the time, forever.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to post. Move that. There we go. If you're really free, actually streaming ish now. Oh, now my mother's calling me. What about? I'll just let her go to voicemail.
Mom on the stream.
No, my mom is not going to get on the stream. Not today. Get on Discord if you want to talk. There. Okay. Can't talk right now.
Alright, I'm going to boot back over to Windows, and we'll see if the sound problems go away, if it really is Linux, or if it's just the mic setup.
Probably is Wombos. Their audio drivers are probably doing some shit that Linux just doesn't do. Create a block for your workspace. Did you get the WeatherTech floor mats? Did I get the WeatherTech floor mats? Let's check my mail right now. Ugh. Main loop. Send that. What are you up to, Beekman? If you're not programming.
Bro, I'm just memeing. You know me.
I do know that. I do know that about you.
Yeah, let me hit him up.
Slap it up. Vibe. Resume the have often received notifications via email. Yes. Contact you to schedule the delivery during our package delivery window. Please contact us any questions. Can you deliver this to my doorstep? Send. I usually send a follow-up email being like, do you want this dropped off at your door? They haven't done that yet, so. Okay. Create a bot. Set up the Slack app. Add a bot user. Configure your bot user with some basic info.
That's same.
Online presence.
Talking.
Ah, ah.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Yeah.
All right. What's the mic? Well,
It's
so
A
yeah.
little less chonky audio.
Well, it's funny. It's funny that you say that because basically it started with like you cut out about the first syllable of what you said and then came back in at like the last three.
setting page.
So I didn't hear any of that.
Seems like you're coming in a little better.
Oh, well, that's good.
Configure the event subscriptions. Receiving events. Started up post.
I don't know. Windows audio is probably just generally better than Linux because that's just kind of how open source operating systems be.
Big if true. Okay. Channel bot spam.
Look, man, this is the year of the Linux desktop. It'll be.
It seems like every
The final
current
play.
year that is the statement about the current year. It's this year. This year is going to be the year of the Linux desktop. It's happening.
Yeah, the final play to end the year on.
Of the Linux sniper rifle.
Listen, you can get
Smells like 15
Minecraft
years
running
ago.
on Linux. You're good to
Like,
go.
Linux
You don't need any
sniper
other games. That's all you need. Who needs Halo Infinite when you've got Minecraft? Minecraft Java Edition.
Oh, that was only 2013.
What? When Minecraft was available on Linux?
The Linux sniper rifle.
The what?
There's a company called Tracking Point, which made a integrated sniper's rifle system with a digital optic that had a bunch of crazy range finding
What is this
capability in
Instagram
it,
link
and
that
on
you've dropped?
Linux.
Oh, I see.
It
What if-
was the year of the Linux sniper rifle.
Pretty sure that
Jesus Christ, this is so loud. There's no volume controls.
Tracking.
What is this,
Yeah.
Beekman?
Allegedly.
What the fuck?
Allegedly. One of these bolt action boys.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, Christ. Expensive.
Yeah, I'm responding to other messages. Slack bot. Oh god, no. I don't want to use your fucking app. Let me local dev. Node.js. Is what I am using, I believe.
The Verge even had a basically like seemingly Jason Schreier-esque postmortem. I put
For-
it in Exodus.
Tracking Point.
On the gun at the very least.
One command line terminal. 9 minutes. Wow. Standard library account setup. Deploy service. Create Slack app. Events message. Test events as well. Up dev. No, this is using another library that I don't want to bother with. Oh. Half of building a fucking app is just finding the right Google article to figure out how to get started.
Yeah, what do you think of the new operators?
They look
Pretty cool.
interesting. I think they're both probably going to be very viable. Maybe the Defender a little less so, but definitely Ace is gonna.
She got the dubstep mines,
She
though.
does have the dubstep mines, and I like those a lot. They're very cool.
I cannot fucking believe that they gave the AK-12 a NATO optic.
I mean, it's got pick rails, so you could just put one on. No one's stopping you.
Fucking monsters.
I can't believe they gave the Norwegian Waffer an AK instead of, a gun used by any fucking tactical team in Norway.
I think I actually.
Yeah, but he's like Norwegian Coast Guard or
Yeah,
something,
this one
right?
is the one I used.
Yeah, you know what they use? Not AK-12s.
What do they use?
Grok, temporary URL for your local web server. Okay. And access tokens by doing that. No dependencies.
Norwegian Coast Guard.
Send your first message as a bot. Run your app. Node in. Okay, that's what I was missing. Index.js. Bot is listening on port 3000. Great. And I'm pretty sure I set up the bot to listen there as well. Is there any other steps that I needed? No. Okay. That pinned item. Copy. Paste. Alright. Now let me try messaging myself in bot spam. Yeah.
I found a list of equipment of the Norwegian Army.
Yellow.
Yo, what's up, Eli?
No, not much. How about you?
I'm doing good. Just was looking for some advice on this Botterino. So yeah, I mean, it's mostly outlined in the notepad I sent to you, or the .txt. But yeah, I want to do something similar to what you seem to be doing with Ranker, where you were able to have one user say /challenge, and then you added another user, and then the other user, like the bot was aware of who, like kept track of who the user was that was like added in the challenge, and then that user had to reply with an accept to like officiate the challenge, and then they both did their matches, and then a third party would then witness with the winner and loser, and then it would submit that stuff. It's a little different in the implementation because of what, the way odds works, but I was just curious, how are you getting it to keep track of users in that interim time?
Yeah, so whenever you send a / command, it gives you a request. Here we go. Is it all right if I just send something in like general or chat? Whatever?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, so with these / commands, you'll get a user ID for like whoever sent the command.
Okay.
And then in the command, if you at someone, it'll send in a format like this.
Oh, Beaks. Check Exodus.
Okay.
Turns out the Norwegian military just tells you what they use.
And then that could be stored somewhere
See
by the app,
AK-12 listed there.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, so you can just parse out that string and then use whatever you want, whether it be the username, which isn't unique. So I would just say use the user ID. And then once you get those two user IDs, it seems like you don't want to do anything with CSH LDAP, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, so that's all you need. And then once you have that, what I did
Maybe
was
not
a
the
little bit of a
NA-12.
hacky solution, which was just hash the two IDs together.
Okay.
And that creates a unique identifier
For
that
the
you can then
pair.
keep for that interaction between the two players. And I
Okay.
just stored it in a Redis database.
Mhm.
And later on, I'm probably going to end up making it just a temporary SQL table. But that's
Okay.
how I track the interaction then.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, that's a good jumping off point then. The link here has got a lot of good info, so I'll be able to roll off of this probably. Right now, I'm just still fucking stuck on. I set this up to be super basic just to like make sure I understood how to run the app with like a local server or whatever, and that was like probably a month ago now. So I'm just now trying to remember how to fucking set up the app to listen for commands and stuff now again. But yeah, thank you, man. That's definitely helpful. Gets me pointed in the right direction.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, bro. All right. So I'll keep that open. Refer to that later. But for now, bot is listening on port 3000. Is the app listening on that port? What I need to know. Page chat. Figure apps. Okay, odds. 3 scopes approved. Let's start and manage calls and workspace message as at odds.
Well, my download of the test server is almost done if anybody wants to try out those new ops.
I might hit that up later just to see how they work after the stream's done. Build.
Let me see. I might hop on for a bit. Keller to do a little testing.
Apps. Okay. Client secret, signing secret, verification. Okay, that's not needed right now. All. Probably missing something in this tutorial. Create the app, initialize a project, npm init. Install ngrok. Grok. HTTP. 3000.
Alright, well, it's,
Oh, I gotta download the test server. Hang on.
Okay. Oh, right.
All 7.1 gigabytes.
Copy. Interface. Yeah, so I can take those. Install ngrok, make a temporary URL. Is open here. Create a new command, request URL. Okay, that's right. So whenever I make a new one of these, I need to paste that into the request URL. Test. Slash commands, create new command. Features, slash commands. Yeah, okay. There we go. Miracle. Okay, that's gonna need to be changed. Save it. And command install Store all your app credentials in env. Can then access tokens. .env. No dependencies. Start Express server. Okay, then I run that. Right. I'm also going to. I just won't open the .env.
Oh, wow, and a Uplay update. So many things changing.
Index.js. Okay. Now, if we go to the hotspot. Yes. Sweet. Okay. And it gets all that good information back. But it is getting an error. Error, null response. Object body. Okay, true channel. Blah, blah, blah. Message, hi, wave. User, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The next step is getting it to take in the information that I want. So right now, we've got it listening on .env.config. Press body parser. Oh, wait, I had the fucking tutorial right here. God damn it. Past me knew I would have this issue. Express body parser. Request. Listen. Console log bot is listening on the port. JSON. At the slash. Channel bot spam. Okay. Also need to make it so that it can be added in any channel. It's being specified in bot spam right now. Compressor. Following code will say hi to anyone who enters your slash command. In general. Let me see if I try it in a different channel. It'll still do it. Okay. So it centers it. So you can send the odds anywheres, but it'll only send back to. Have they opened up the post office again? Whack. Check out later. Got notifications about.
How's that download coming?
It's downloaded. About 3 minutes out.
Okay. All right. Let's get out these new operators.
What if I just get rid of the channel token? Will it just automatically send it to myself? No response object.
It's the P9, the Geigen.
Start it. Channel not found. Okay, so it does need the channel specified. Activity with slash commands. Preparing the app to receive commands. Invoke your app by typing a string into the message composer box. Submitted / command will cause a payload of data to be sent from Slack to the associated app. The app then can then respond in whatever way it wants using the context provided by the payload. Alright. Topic remind. Built into Slack. Understanding the use of / commands. Simple app that stores a list of to-do tasks. This portion includes everything after the first space following the command. Single parameter that is passed to the app that owns the command. We'll discuss more below. Just getting started. Create the command itself, then prepare your app to be able to handle it, the interaction flow. Describe that flow in more detail in the steps below. The basic pattern is types in the message, payload sent via post.
Oh, she's a 3-speed.
App response. Okay, create the app. Create a new command, request URL, short description. Yeah, I've already done all of that. Okay. Escape channels users. Turns on will modify the parameters sent with a command by the user. Wrap URLs in angle brackets. It'll translate channel or user mentions into their correlated IDs. So if a user invoked your command like this, then you'd receive the following. Okay. That's what I want. Your eyes might take less offense to the second example in case you'd have to resolve plain text or anything else. Plan to use any Slack API. Vector receive user or chan mail. Okay, yes. May include the plain text username as well. The bar. However, as we are phasing out usernames, your app will only account for the possible presence of the plain text username and separate but not rely on them. Oh, okay. Your commands name carefully. / commands are not namespaced. This means multiple commands may occupy the same name. If it happens that a user tries to invoke the command, Slack will always invoke the one that was installed most recently. Okay. Prepare your app to receive commands. / commands.
Alright, here we go. Keller. Launching the slouching.
If someone with a test channel submits the following payload will be sent to the app. Token, team ID, team domain, example. Channel name test. Okay, that's what I want. Right. Data will be sent with a content type setter. Application X www form URL encoded. Okay. Yes. Right?
Yeah, where's that in my net?
I'm launching. I gotta log in.
Also, I forgot that the loadouts are already prefixed. Since like the last, I think, season.
Couple seasons since been in there.
Request up post. Error null. Oh, that means there's no error. Okay. Okay. Error response body. Sends welcome message. Response.json. Takes a slot token. Okay, listening on port blank. So it'd be request dot request dot token. Okay. Extended expiry day. That channel.
You finished launching?
I'm launching still. It takes a while.
So long.
Fucking relax.
Confirming receipt, sending an immediate response. Markdown. Message visibility. Response type in channel. Text. Okay. Response type parent entities on controls the visibility by default set to variable, but you can specify value in channel to post into the channel like this. Okay. Let's try that.
Yeah, I gotta open all these alpha packs. I got black eyes for the AK-12.
Just send the invite, then open the alpha packs.
Let's try that. Okay. Go back to Slack. Odds myself privately. Channel's not found.
Once you're done with that, let's set up that new house.
Script. First URL specified above. This request contains a data payload describing the source command who invoked it, like a really detailed knock at the door. Gives you back all that data. Okay. Set with a content type header set as application xwww form URL encoded. So not all the things you're sending back. Term ID. Yeah. Occasionally send your commands request URL. Responding. 3 main ingredients. Confirming receipt. This is step flag, and therefore the user know that the command was successfully received by the app. App intends to do. You can do this by simply sending back an empty HTTP 200 response to the original request. If you don't do this, the user will be shown an error message that indicates that the
Just
slash
to mess
command
around.
didn't work. Great
Do a
experience
little
for
custom
users.
game.
You should always acknowledge receipt.
Oh, alright.
No, not to respond.
Guys,
Very
uniform is kind of
Information must be
kind of
received.
cringe.
Oh yeah, the weird like
Rescue
Fucking-
uniform
yeah.
and weird ass helmet.
Also, apparently he was in Cowie's like PMC, so I'm not sure why he's still fucking decked out like that.
Ace? Or,
Yeah.
huh. Yeah, he also seemed like his trailer looked like he was like a rescue operative. So, again, similar to the whole Ayana situation. Why are they...
Yana, yeah, just like, hey,
Here's a gat.
here's a gat. I know you're a space person, but here's a gat.
Now go shooty.
No, he's actually in the Norwegian Armed Forces, or like a branch of it.
Okay. Norwegian Armed Forces just has a search and rescue. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Norwegian Armed Forces, there's not much. Yeah.
They guard the coast, Keller. It's in the name. Can't be having those fucking Brit bongs jacking your fish.
I really should have gone for the
Flex formatting or
impacts
block
list.
kit layout options available when sending any message. You can include this message either as plain text in the response body or as a JSON payload in the response body with content type header of application data JSON.
Oh, you should check if his things will stick to the underside of hatches while we're here.
Alright, I gotta get inside. Over where? Where are you?
I'm at the front door.
What's up?
Apparently leading his toggle now. Okay. I think there's a hatch over here in the above the table.
Quest.post.
Hang on. Alright. So would you reinforce the hatch?
Oh, I didn't reinforce anything, but I can go reinforce the hatch.
Yeah, you should reinforce the hatch. See if I can do undersides.
All right. I'll do the one in the kitchen.
You just do this one.
Yes.
I'm already reinforcing the one in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Alright. Yep.
Profile. Okay.
Huh. All right, you need two of them to break a hatch.
Type in channel.
Do you only need one for an unreinforced hatch?
Probably.
Well, let's
Let
check.
me see about a wall.
Type markdown 80 degrees right now.
How much does this hurt? Oh, 10. Yeah, nothing. So why is there fucking water in that thing?
Water impulse charge, yeah. Uses a tamper. So it's interesting. So he's better at reinforcing walls than Habana is, but Habana is better than taking hostage. Hang on.
Oh yeah, you found one of my thingies.
One of my thingamabobbers.
So are these bulletproof?
Yep.
I think the way that they were
got a
doing
melee,
this tutorial is a little bit different than how Slack is probably preparing things.
I like how you saw me set that up.
Slash command. You have to survey. Post requested URL.
Got breachy boys and smokes. All right.
Bonding. Gee.
I wonder how much this house would cost now that it's fucking huge.
Is request a special thing? URL. Install these. Okay. To bot. No.
Hey, what? I want to go fucking test out the thing on the underside of a hatch.
Oh, and unreinforced hatch. There's one over here.
Yeah. All right, one does it completely.
Nice.
And then on unreinforced wall. Yeah, works basically the same. Though it's cool that they add like the wetness texture. It's a nice touch, I guess, for such a weird weapon. All right, we ready to do the real thing?
Yes. All right.
Oh wait, we got one more round. Whatever.
Pull ticket. Yeah, okay. Tokens installing apps. That's not what I. Examples. Press all interactions. Okay. The code. Set the following variables. Okay. Requires express. Great. Client. It's not. There's no actual npm install for an API here.
How did I win that?
I don't know. Bad shooting on my part. Fucking railing saved your life.
Went through the railing though.
Are you guys playing on New House?
Yeah, we're just doing a custom game, but I don't know. Let's just go back to the menu.
How
Oh, yeah.
is
It's
how is
like
New
fucking
House?
2 more rounds of this. Oh wait, I need to.
Also, I couldn't tell if they were making a joke or not when they were talking about New House when they said it was like still a casual map. Does that mean it's not going to go into competitive rotation still, even
I
after the
don't know.
rework?
I think they meant they were keeping the layout pretty simple still.
Okay. Because I think, I mean,
casual.
it looks a lot bigger now for one thing, just in general.
It is. Send that invite.
Roger.
But
Let me.
yeah, we got the.
I gotta fix
Set.
these dumbass weapon skins.
Black interactions. Where's that coming from? On Slack generations, create message adapter. Slack signing script. SDK. Options. Roads find. Options. Channel. Interactive buttons. Response. Okay. JSON.
All right.
Anything.
Here we go. Discovery quick match. Prepare to never play these new operators, Keller.
Yep.
Or prepare to be quick on the fucking draw. Or prepare to be team killed if you do get it.
App.post.
All the enjoyment of the test server.
Request API.
Round 1 attack. It's already taken. Did not click fast enough.
Too slow. Time to leave the match.
I'm going to take the other operator from this patch.
Oh, Amaru.
Yeah, new Amaru.
Guess I'll play Thatcher. Oh yeah, and Kali got a new secondary. Yeah,
Wait, why would she-
Clash's submachine gun.
Oh, but the CZ75 already dumps.
Yeah, but it's not that great.
I think. Yeah, I just need to stop using request. I don't think I need that in my thing. Because it doesn't seem like any of the other tutorials rely on it, really.
Use a drone to locate a bomb.
Is this the Nomad voice actor
For what?
for Wildlands?
No. Maybe. No, it's not quite the same.
Here
They changed voice actors again for fucking Breakpoint.
we go.
Yeah, that's true.
So their garage.
Response.json. App.post.
Alright, following our boy.
Oh shit, did they move the cans
Ace.
around?
Probably. There's a lot more fucking cover.
Oh, that's something.
Post. Only one post action. Attach the / command handler.
Alright, I got a run out. Was there a spawn peak?
Response next. Okay. I'm going to top. Find request handling implementation. Initially from up. Okay. We do app.post Slack command handler.
Peek behind. Oh, it's from the other part of the objective. No, from down the stairs.
Look, she got me.
Too simplistic. Just unsure why request
bro, you
needs
can't
so
peek
specific
from there,
information.
brother.
So I'm going to replace it with this. There's only one of those. Press all interactions. Commands.
The bullpup PKM wins the day on that one.
Save
Bullpup
that.
PK. Oh shit, the mag is in the back.
Go. Now where are the errors? Oh, no errors. Okay, that's nice. Define these different menus. Request.body, .command. Ready. It at 0. Request.body. What is
You need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
on God? What if you came on to Siege one day and they just had a different, like, tactical overview guy voice acting all of the UI instructions or whatever, gameplay instructions?
Got the drone. Oh man, can you make your drone go down the slide?
Example. Following payload we sent to the app. Okay, so that's the command.
Oh fuck, I forgot they didn't. Oh god. Running the fucking M14 without sights.
You fool!
Alright, that's fine. I'll just take out my primary.
Okay. Just odds.
Alright, phones are going in.
Get started with Redis.
Use them.
If they're all dialogue. Channel, okay. Yeah.
Wait, why didn't you fuse volume?
So it's like command handler. Parts are URL encoded. Just see this. So I'm not running the thing.
Keller, I'm gonna need you to get off the bench.
Are you making a Slack bot? Yes, I am. Yes, indeed, I am. Maxwell. I'm trying to figure out how to make an odds bot right now. Pull up the note again. This is my intended product. Intended features here. I've been able to get it to do simple requests and responses when I'm running on Ngrok and stuff, but I think I'm going to be dropping the use of the request API just because that seems like none of the other things I'm reading seem to be using it very much. And it seems like it's limited in its utility. So, yeah. Alright. Odds are here. Store. ID. In Redis. Of person who called this and as a hash in Redis. Okay. Set up your database. RedisLabs.com. Have a Redis login here. I do. Is that one of you guys? It just popped.
What?
Did you guys just hear a popping noise, or is that on my end?
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything.
Fucking whack. I don't know what did
I think
that.
you're going crazy.
Probably. Okay. Databases. Better set up your account, create your database, get your free t-shirt. Guide. Multiple ways to run Redis. The easiest way to start is to sign up for the free Redis cloud service offered by Redis Labs. For having a local development environment, you also have a few options to install Redis on a local server. Build Redis from scratch, or run Redis containing Docker, or run Redis as a homebrew service. I'll probably need to do Docker, but for now I can just do it locally. It's gonna be compiled to use. You have Redis on here, right?
Spent so long placing the camera, I didn't get a chance to roam.
Is popular packet management. As a fully managed database as a service for free up to datasets of data for datasets up to 30 megabytes. You can choose to run the Redis Cloud database as a service on Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google
They got a
Cloud,
Cali.
different regions.
They had a Cali.
Fuck. There's a jackal upstairs.
Okay. Free tier. Remember if I used. I need to check. Oh, that's also something I should note.
Fuck! All I could see was her head. I was in on a headshot. Bro, I'm being robbed.
Kick player.
What? I both kicked.
Did you actually just get kicked out of a game?
No, someone initiated a vote kick against me, even though I'm second on the team.
Fucking hilarious.
Somehow, with by 4 kills, I'm getting beat by someone with 2 kills, 2 assists.
Well, nobody voted it, so at least there's
Okay.
that.
Push. There we go.
God, I fucking hate the loadout. The fact that they're separate loadouts. I just got stuck with the 870.
Okay. Let's see. Go from boomer to zoomer. Because they don't count. We just missed all 22 letters of the alphabet. Boomer generation. Tom Hanks' World War II film Greyhound alters course in Apple deal. Film will premiere on Apple TV+. A real shocker, the World War II battleship drama Greyhound that Tom Hanks wrote and stars in has a replically changed course and will birth at Apple. Originally on the Sony Pictures theatrical calendar for Father's Day weekend, the film instead will become the biggest feature film commitment made by Apple to premiere on Apple TV+. Huh. Big waves. Big waves in the movie industry. See how things turn out. Media web app development too. And look. React. Databases, Mongo.
Got
They
him.
coming in from the balcony. I should work on my loadout till I was dead.
Is a structure that we're using extensively throughout the course. Redis's website can be found here. Very powerful and widely used and only supports the Linux platform. Normally this would not be a problem since almost all web servers in the world are running Linux. For us to work on it while we do Windows, we'll need a workaround. Cloud-based Redis service exists and can be used up to a limit for free. This guide will walk you through setting up an account on Redis Labs.
I think the person who gets the new op is the person who's lowest on the team. Very cool.
Setting up a Redis for local use, creating an account with Redis Labs. There's a Essentials AWS USE standard NIM 30 megabyte. Okay, so I already have that set up. Connect to Redis.
Oh, he's putting in work. Some amount of work, at the very least.
Subscription, 30 megabytes free.
Last
Finally,
one
your
is
database.
Callie.
Leave all the other settings as they are and activate your database. In a few moments, your endpoint should populate with the URL. This is one. This is the URL and access from SU database. Take note that URL is
Reload after she's dead.
password. Which you need database.
Just like
Okay. So I can add a database here. I call it oddsdb.
overtime match point. Oh my god, I got her. I
Protocol
got
is Redis.
Nice.
Data persistence none. Okay. Data eviction policy. Turns out if memory has been reached when trying to insert more data. Volatile. Evicts the least recent user.
I remember to fix the loadout this time.
Show this on my screen. Let's look. Let's see. I want to show the password. This Ford ACL is running backward compatibility mode. Okay. Stop. Oh god. Turns error if memory limit has been reached when trying to insert more data. All keys LRU. Affix the least recently used keys out of all keys. Those are these look like they're the same. Oh, least frequently versus least recently used key. Set us on LRU.
Woo! Spicy.
Email, follow the steps to create your account. Create a subscription button, select the essentials. You'll not be charged any money even though it has a price listed. Subscription, this could be anything, and select the 30 megabyte free plan.
It's a very spicy entrance.
All the other settings as they are.
I think he's in kids.
Probably fine as it is.
Doesn't matter. I'm encircled.
God, this house is fucking massive.
Yeah. All right. I actually gotta take a break.
I think all American houses look like.
What did you say?
Is this what the French think American houses look like?
Rich people's houses in California.
I suppose that's true.
That.
Let's sign off for a bit. Check you guys later.
All right.
I'll
Bye-bye.
talk for a bit as well.
Peace.
Yep.
Okay. Great. So I have to copy that by hand. Always fun and cool. The teacher's trying to keep me honest, but come on, bro. You have the information, you can plug it into your code anywhere you need Redis. Below the sample file, that might work. Okay. Press app. Redis info. Say let Redis URL equal. Actually, that should probably be imported. And I cannot show what that information is because that includes passwords and env. Yeah. Your endpoint, your minus support number at the end. Yeah, so I'm going to need to take this off screen for a second just so I'm not showing publicly the Redis stuff. Okay. .env. Let's go. Basic information. Tokens. Alright, then we do Redis tokens. There we go. Now we say Slack. From the end of your endpoint URL. Okay. So copy this. Copy. Is it used in the index? Process the end of that port. Process.env. Oh, okay. Process.env.port or port. Yeah. .env being used. Okay. So I think these all need to be strings. I'll just say Redis host name equals, and I can paste in that line. config tab for odds db. Okay. Redis, no. That's not... My Courses has a shortcut for rotating the pages bound to R, which I just found out about today. Having worked... Not worked, what is it called? Equals... having learned at that school for, you know, God knows how long. Okay. Then we say Redis pass. The app is running on Heroku. It'll overwrite the above. Okay. Oh, okay, because Heroku had Redis stuff set up. Alright. I mean, I might need to do that eventually, but for now, I'll just do it locally. Yeah, I'll probably need to set up her Heroku app to get this running long term. So what we're going to do is Redis pass password equals password. Replace this with the password that Redis Labs generated for you. Description. See that. Paste that into my env. Save that. And now we should be good. Go back to index. Bring this back over here. Oh, we can say Redis setup. So we say let Redis URL equal an object, not with a P in front of it because that would be silly. Simply hostname is process.env.redis. Hostname process. I don't know if this is correct or not. Be the right way of doing it. Port is equal to. Just copy this over. Let's call it the port. I think that's the right way of doing it. But in any case, let Redis pass equal process.env.redis pass. Okay. That should be good. Probably. Then don't have the Heroku stuff, so I just skip that for now. And then put that there, creates the Express app, port 3000, app.use, .use, session. What's the session ID? Where am I getting that from? Well, whatever. I'll use session. Put that in there. App.use key. Session ID. Put that over. Store. Redis store. I might need to npm install Redis or something. Redis store. Okay, copy that over. Host Redis URL dot hostname. Port Redis URL dot port pass and this Redis pass. There we go. That's good there. And we put a comma there. We say secret is odd spot now, I guess. I don't know if I should be hiding that or not. We save true. Save you uninitialize. True. Okay. Put a thing at that. That app is running on Heroku. Okay. Sure. It doesn't have any requirements for Redis, so I guess it's fine. I don't know if it's gonna recognize this Redis store keyword though. Anyways, okay. So that's how to set up Redis for local usage. What time is it? 4:40. Okay. Got another hour to go. Databases, class examples. Server. JS. This is using Mongo. I want to use Redis. Databases. Let's check this lecture out. Put the Redis Labs thing away for now. That look at these lovely old lectures back in the day. Yeah, databases, storing data, deep purses, SQL, blah blah blah. Great. I don't want to use SQL. No SQL. Non-relational. There are many different ways, not standardized. Availability, soft state, yada yada yada. It's NoSQL databases. Popular NoSQL document stores, MongoDB, CouchDB, and more. Redis in memory. We are using Redis. A NoSQL key value database in memory database not written to hard drive. Implements pub sub pattern of distributing updates on change. Redis is a data structure server, allows data structures to be put into memory and synced across various devices, keep variables in memory consistent with multiple machines. Allows less variables to put into server itself. We can run multiple HTTP server instances simultaneously with leaner code and less memory. So do not need to worry about different HTTP server instances having different variables. Redis syntax. Client.set foo bar, client.get foo function. A reply if error through. Read, update, delete. Okay. Put this back into the main tab. Here. Getting started with Redis. Command line interface, how to connect using Reddit clients, how to connect, test connection, set foo bar, get foo, return bar. Okay. Start coding. Simple program. Java. Node.js. Let's go here. Install Redis. Okay. Client, create client, port, Redis port, host. Set foo bar get. Okay. You can install Redis Pi using pip. Pip from source, the easiest way to get started with pip. Simply install Redis. Do I need to do that though? No. Honestly, I should go to my GitHub.com, grab my every word is story. These are no longer going to be working for sure. Server.js. Yeah, working implementation of the timeout feature. Yeah, this code was, I think it was kind of borked when I did it for final submission, but okay. Yeah, this is what he was referring to. Have to use session. Do you see or no arigato? Save true. Save initial true. Okay. So probably get that. Connect Redis. Is there any other Redis references in here for the requirements? No. Why did I? Pretty sure that's that shouldn't be publicly uploaded, but it doesn't really matter because that database is very dead. Oh well. Although I guess it doesn't matter because it was getting replaced by the Heroku one. Still, I don't think that should be there. Maybe I'm a fool. So it needs to connect Redis. Okay. We already have. Oh, we don't have session. Okay. Go call const Redis store equals require. Connect Redis. What is it called? Redis store. Connect Redis. Session. Express session. Okay. And okay, yeah. So const session equals require express session. Express session. Body parser, express session, Redis store. Okay. Set up there, connect Redis. Okay. So here, good. Okay. So let's connect to the database that way. Start server. Connect to Redis server. Okay. Attach the Slack command. Okay, so now we're going back to the Slackbot tutorial that we were using earlier. I need to take a minute sometimes, and I need to just remember that what all of this is doing. Express is just being used to simplify the creation of I'll label it stuff. Simplifies simplifies path routing. Parses request bodies. Session. Where's the ID set up? Session. What is that from anything? No, it's just gets thrown in like that. All right. What are we using session for? For multiple instances of this app to run simultaneously. Question mark. Allows us to make simple connections to our Redis DB. Okay. Let's set up. Save initialize true. Okay, so we got all that. Now we need to do this, which is to store the UID of a person who called this and the challenge to a hash in Redis. Or UID of this person. So actually, better way of learning this is we're going to need to, this database is just going to hold instances of odd challenges. So it needs to make a key that is, I guess, thinking of it in the terms of database, and based on the thing we have here, client that's set foo and bar. So I would need to create a key and value for each instance of an odds challenge. And let's see. I want to see if I go back to my word of story code. Resource client.set. If I go back to this, and I go to the router, no. Client side. JS. Oh boy, that's a big honking load right there. Oh, look at these lines of codes. Okay. Set. Set a set of words. Updating the word context area. Cloud form. Generate word cloud. Cloud form if props.length equals 0 return. Placeholder. Paste text for word cloud here. Oh, where did I get added? In general, so we just add channeled. Is this? Advisors you've been selected to receive a CARES Act emergency grant, $900 for that extra. Man. Provide RT with the opportunity to assist students just as I graduated too. Unfortunate. Good for him though to get that grant. Handle cloud. Present 2 files. Handle cloud equals E. Cloud text. Word con. Where do I define the cloud, like the database that I'm setting up? Like generation of word cloud, word form, band style. No words yet. That's the word list. Word form. On submit handle word. Default. If put in a word. Max word is too long. Handle alert. Send Ajax post word form attribute action word form serialize. Okay. Where is this getting handled though? Send Ajax. In engine. Posted account bundle, app bundle. No, not the bundles. Okay. Send Ajax. Type action, data success. Action. Okay. So it function sends Ajax to the server. I think it is on the server's end. No, that's just everything that's tried to use Spotify to make package. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Why are we spamming Spanish memes in Slack now? Why is this what is occurring? Whoa, whoa. Jesus Christ, this... Oh my god. No, this is definitely some fuck shit. React word cloud judges. Go back to the server. Controllers. Next middleware function for checking users. Okay, no, that's just security stuff. Controllers. Breath models. Okay. Make a new word based on the text. Turn response status 400. Built a new word with data provided. Update the account's last posted property and reload the page successful submission. Word promise, new word, word model, word data. Okay. Catch errors. That's a log. Word area. Word already exists. Get word model. Words made by user. Okay. These are the models. Index.js. Server. And these are, well, no, these are the models. Okay. Mongoose. Model and schema. Okay, Mongoose was our thing for, yeah, the schema system. I think this is what was just sending them to the server. Or schema is defined by owner to API. Or sent here can be accessed by any other file that pulls this model. How? Such a complicated web of things. Alright, week 8. What's that got? Mongo clearing the base. Guides, it's still the same thing. Project 2, assignment simple models. Fails. Set up locally, base the assignment, dog model views and controllers. MongoDB, because this is using Mongo, which we want to be using Redis. Pretty sure. So we're gonna do Mongo. Redis. Start Mongo. Look, please refer to say Mongo and Redis on live machines. Document my courses. The only one. Referencing. Study guide, simple models. This the same thing? I'm just wondering how I pose to it, you know? Like what do I do here? Because it would be super simple. I don't need to have the whole schema system that they have set up there. It'd just be as straightforward as, you know, having a unique ID and then some kind of, then the hash of the UIDs. Channel. Redis host Redis. This one uses, this problem is that this uses Redis versus my thing using connect Redis. Connect Redis API. Okay. So it's just installing Redis anyways. So then I can, in that case, I guess I can use what this is setting. Sets foo as bar. But then how do I set the unique ID? Or should the key be the hash? And then what should the value be? That's the question. Anyways, what do I need to install? I've added some things. npm install session. Install connect Redis. Contributors. Package.json. Or is QR request. Well, none of my. That's very weird. I never. Server. Go to app.js. Fire mongoose, fire express handlebar, express session, connect to Redis. No, that's really weird. Time it uses that session is for the store thing. Okay, whatever. I will say, go back to index.jx. So we're not showing that. Create a new key value with Redis with the key being the hash between of the what did I call them in my I didn't mean to close the doc. Features needed. Initiator and challenged. Initiator challenged. Cancel odds and all info on this odds challenge is wiped. Okay. So let's do that. With hash of the initiator. And challenged value being the upper bounds. Odds. Zero. Okay. So if I'm following this right, it would just be. Well, no, that doesn't work because this uses the client thing, create client, and I do that. So session secret odds bot, resave, save initialize. Okay. I am not sure I understand. DB import tricks. Yeah, it hasn't been using it. There's nothing to display. No. Playing the slow logs. So then what am I doing? Did I use session keyboard cat? Yeah. Okay. So instead of that, we have all of this stuff. Or no, we have this stuff. Okay. There we go. Client, Redis client. So we don't have that. Instead, store. Stores new Redis store. Instead of client, we have all these things. Host port and Redis pass. Okay. I mean, I guess we could take this and run it like this. Might be easier just for my sake. Port. This have everything. Okay, that might actually be something I need to change here. Hold on. Quick sec. I need to go back to the env. That needs to get removed from there because that was not needed. Names equals, yeah. Okay, that needed to stop there. And it has the, right? Yeah. Okay. Save that as a .env. Here, now that we're not showing the .env. Let's see. Host name. So under that, we should take this example. Auth. Redis host, Redis port. Okay. We copy this, move it over here. We say let Redis client, just to make sure there's no other clients that I will get confused with. That stays tab. This needs to go down. You need to go down as well. There we go. Okay. Redis client. Redis port is this. And needs to get replaced with the process.hostname, right? Host, yeah. Process port is that. And the auth is the password. Okay. Pretty sure that's how it was. Throw error. Console dot capital C console dot log. Authenticate with Redis DB. Check your credentials. Okay. Yeah. We don't actually need this anymore. This out. And then let Redis client equals Redis.create client. Client let auth. Say instead of all of this, we could say client equals client is Redis client. Redis client. Okay. Redis store options. Redis client. Any clients compatible with Redis API will work. See client option for more details. Redis. Redis compliable cat client. Yeah. There's why do I not simply what is yeah, I don't know why after the quick router session uses before router call. Not really sure why I need to use the session thing, but I'll keep it there for now, I guess. Redis client dot set, right? That's how it works. Console log response. Okay. So set. We'll say let initiator challenger challenged hash equals, and then we can do back to Slack development. We can get the ID token text user ID. Okay. So we say request dot body dot user ID. Developing Slacks locally now. This is as above. Do not rely on this field as being phased out. Use the user ID instead. Okay. // command after the command itself can contain absolutely anything that the user might decide to type. It is common to use this text parameter to provide extra content for the command. Okay. Disabled. Trace will modify the parameters. Keep that open. Yeah. Actually, no, I don't need this anymore. How to grab Slack user ID from text parameter Slack API. Documentation. The channels. D&D. What is this? Oh, do not disturb. Oh, no. So these might be what the request version was using. Here's to see. Oh, yeah, okay. It was using the API. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think... Damn, search... No. Dialogues. Command request URL start description. Turning this on will modify the parameters sent with the command. Disabled, your payload will repeat. The users.list. Okay, here we go. List all users of the Slack team. Any Slack API in your response to the command. Your eyes may take less offense to the second example. In that case, you'd have to resolve those plain text names yourself using. Hey dude, welcome to my Death Stranding Let's Play. I want to become famous. Brad, what are you on about? What is this? 5 followers, primes, and viewers on adviewers.com, adviewers.com. Brad, is your account hacked? What the fuck? How much for what? What are you talking about? I don't know what's going on in chat right now. I think everybody's just losing their mind. Text. In that case, you'd have to resolve those plain text names yourself using this conversation. We recommend that you enable this feature. Expect to receive user or channel mentions in the command text. Slack API. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Brad, I think you got hacked, bro. And I'm gonna need to ban you from this user. Do you not see this? What is this? What is this? Add viewers. Can you get in the fucking Discord so we can just talk about this? You're spamming messages about ad viewers. I don't understand what you're doing. If this is some kind of weird joke or if you've been hacked.
All right, what's up, dude? So, no, here's what happened. I said, "Hey, dude, welcome to my Death Stranding Let's Play," and then Brownie445 sent in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see it was Brownie. Okay.
Yeah, and then I said, "Do you not see this?" And I posted his thing with his name, and you're like, "You got hacked."
Yeah, sorry, I was reading Brownie's message as if it was your own. I will just ban them. Account created 2 years ago. Messages.
Yeah, don't click on that link, all right?
Yeah. No, but I'm so tempted though, Brad.
Yeah, you could add viewers.
Live stream.
But anyways, I'm gonna take over Turing Tuesday. Welcome to my Death Stranding Let's Play. I just downloaded the game, and now we're gonna crack it open.
Evading spam, malicious links, or bot accounts. Next. I think
Being
this is a bot
spammed
account.
maliciously. What?
I think this is a bot account. Submit report.
Nick, you should make your Twitch channel where you just go and take down all of the bots.
Yeah, I find them
You
all.
can call yourself the Bot Buster. The Botster.
The Botster. Okay, Slack API.
Alright, now that that's cleared up,
Handle.
I'm gonna hop back off, but I'll say in chat.
Okay, thanks, bruv.
Good luck, dude.
How to handle user mentions in text body. Writing text. Home tabs contain all kinds of textual features. It's important to know that there are some characters and text strings that must be escaped. Slack uses the brackets, angle brackets as control characters for special phrasing and text objects, so they must be converted to HTML entities if they're not used for this parsing purpose. Handling text received from Slack. Slack, am I already enabling interactivity? And preparing your Slack to receive when the slash command is invoked. Slack sends an HTTP post to the request URL you specified above. This request contains a data payload describing the source command and who invoked it, like a really detailed knock at the door. For example, imagine the workspace with a test command called weather. If someone on the workspace types weather 94070 in their test channel and submits it, the following payload will be sent. Gets a token ID, blah blah blah, user, channel ID, channel name, user ID, username, command, weather, text, that. Response URL. And the content type. Okay, token. The command that was typed in to trigger this this request. Text is the after the command itself. Prompt users to. It is common users text content context for the command. Public distribution is active. No. Confirming JSON with the content type. Message visibility. Default is set to ephemeral, but you can specify to in-channel to post response into the channel like this. Okay. Responding to user interactions. Okay, this is probably what we're looking for. Message responses, optional responses that use short-lived code from the payload to invoke a modal, and synchronous responses. All apps must, as a minimum, acknowledge a receipt of a valid interaction payload. To do that, you must reply.
Oh, what's up, dude?
What's poppin'? We be coding.
Sick. I found this cool GDC you might like.
Okay. What's about?
Since you're a fucking nerd. It's about level design.
Ooh, I'm always a fan of that.
10 principles of good level design. Here, let me link it in the fucking chat.
On God.
It was in a GDC by Square Enix Montreal's Dan Taylor.
Ooh. Interaction payload. With these responses, you can include a message payload. This message payload can be posted with the.
It's a good level design. Why is this SPX not exporting properly? I don't give a shit. I'm not about it. I'm not gonna worry about this.
Updating a source message in response. Interactive component.
Alright, what do I want to watch, Nick? Efficiently getting good at esports? Ooh, that's a fun GDC. Who's this by?
To your app surfaces. I know.
Ooh.
Reading a source message in response. All responses.
Makes you think more about how your players might look at your game. In general. Can support better game versus possibilities actions. We seriously flip John. How to design a game that's easier for novice and intermediate. Official. What? Looks like a picture of something that can be pretty cool prototype. No. Okay, don't feel like watching that. For your lessons learned in level design, blood and truth, field time constructive solid geometry. Ooh, interesting. If I work for food development in life. Also sort of interesting. How to run your own career fair at a tiny budget. I don't need to. Environmental acoustics. Oh, wait. This might be cool for the sound design team.
Your tasks, ask that person. Okay. JS parse string turn substring between two characters. Okay.
Ray tracing oh, that's cool.
Let challenged ID
Wait, Avatar?
equals
Like the game? Wait,
what?
massive entertainment Avatar?
Body dot text.
Massive entertainment Avatar. Oh, yeah,
Substring. And then
yeah, that's
there
Avatar. Okay.
we request dot body dot text.
Whoa, that's crazy. Holy shit. Wait, that's kind of lit. That's low key lit. Did you know about this, Nick? They're fucking they're making an open world RPG for James Cameron's Avatar.
I'm not entirely surprised. I mean, might as well.
I'm surprised
But-
how long it was. It's been since the movie though. That's like
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's also
Really?
taking just as long for them to make Avatar 2 at this point, so
well, Avatar 2 is like that's fair. Maybe they'll try to release it together.
maybe, yeah. Or
That
maybe
makes
it'll just
sense.
get shelved forever. Like so many
Well,
games.
it'll probably get shelved until like Avatar 2.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, fucking oh, I was listening to a DreamWorks animator
Mm-hmm.
talking about his like career and stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, I worked on like 6 different projects, and I've been working for 6 years, and all of the projects I've been working on have been shelved in one way or another." Like, that's so rough because he's animating for DreamWorks. That's like one of the big 3,
Mhm.
and it's just like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is great, guys. It's a huge meme. I'm like, oh, that's that new tech worth it? I don't give a shit. Funding space for sound. Audio is damn. There's a lot of sound stuff. Deep reinforced learning, Clash of Clans, machine learning for optimal matchmaking, skill turn concurrent users, game server performance, machine learning ragdoll motion action. I don't give a shit about that. Is your game cross-platform ready? I don't give a shit about that. 4K checkerboard. What? Okay.
It's a position of
Playing
first
a game without feeling
Okay.
sleazy. There's a lot of importance of themes. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh no, this is music. Damn, there's a lot of fucking. Damn, there's a lot more sound stuff than I thought there would be. That's crazy. What's in the career playlist? Programming talks on graphic design talks, production talks, narrative talks.
Substring.
Oh fuck, this is perfect, Frankie. Holy shit.
Substring extracts parts of a string beginning at the character at the specified position. Okay. +1. And then we do request.body. Close it right there. Returns the specified object characters for the ending strings negative start number.
That makes sense.
Would start at 1. Hello. Starts at 1. What is the parameter start length? Number of characters to extract. It's not super helpful. Actually, wait, no, that should still work out, right? Hmm. Try this. This. Okay, this is probably more. String contains all the string delimited by. Hmm. Escape the square brackets. Class and regex. I think this is probably better for my purposes. ID equals. Alright, there we go. Odds. And rev ID challenged. Tell Pat I say greeting, Patrick. Brad says greetings.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Alright. Nope. Challenged ID. Okay. Okay, then we do
Master project. Where is the master project
Client.
folder? Movies. Under.
this client dot set, right?
Upload into cloud into movies.
0. And then how does Slack do it? And JSON interactive buttons.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking videos on writing. Holy shit, that's a lot more than I expected, actually. It's more than animation. I'll be upset if it's more than animation.
Mm.
It is more than animation. What the fuck? Fuck narrative. Narrative don't do shit, though. Fucking people who write the games are hacks and losers, and they don't know shit about anything. No, honestly, like, game writers are actually really good. It's a really difficult job. It's like, honestly, here's the thing. I think writing for games is one of, like, okay, obviously it's not the hardest job, but I think it's pretty fucking tough to design, like, a narrative for games. Because it's like, there's so much player agency. Like, you have to write a lot.
Yeah.
I don't trust anyone who says they want to write for games, though. I don't trust that shit. I don't trust like that.
If
Anyone who says they want to write for games, it's hard enough to write for books. It's hard enough to write novels. And writing for games just looks like you gotta write, like... It's like a play where the audience can fuck up the play.
yeah.
And if you can't write a play, then what makes you think you can write a play where an audience can fuck with it?
Mm-hmm.
It's tough shit. It's tough shit. Ooh, that's a good one. Man, animation isn't the answer. That's bullshit. Let's watch that. I want to be mad.
Time to get angry.
I'm gonna get heated, Nick. I'm gonna get so pissed off. I'm gonna.
God.
You know what, Nick?
Are you gonna have a heated gamer moment?
I'm gonna have a heated gamer moment. I'm gonna say a slur. Okay,
Oh
Nick,
God.
you ready
Oh
for me to say a
fuck.
slur?
Oh God.
Karen, hard N.
Oh no. Oh God, I'm gonna
hard
get
K, I should
banned.
say. Yeah, Karen. Karen.
Fuck. Fuck.
Fuck. I feel bad for anyone whose name is actually Karen. But not that bad. Not bad enough.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Request by Sausage. Grab the idea of the challenge. If ID was grabbed, continue
Let's
as or actually we're gonna do
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the entire talk, actually. You know what? I've pretty much listened to the entire talk. Animation isn't the answer. Yeah, that's fair. Fucking...
mm-hmm. Errors.
Don't fucking out us like that. Don't fucking out us like... The animators do all this cool technical stuff. And they'll add different layers and make the animations look organic, and everyone's super jazzed about it. And then it starts causing bugs, but who do they go to fix those bugs? The engineers. The animator's off, probably smoking weed on the roof or something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking out me like that. That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I would do. Oh my god. Yeah, this is okay, so this talk is essentially just like, hey guys, animation doesn't solve the problems. It's just there for making the game look pretty, and yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
Yeah, but you know, people really like it when their games look pretty, so
Yes, but it is the whole thing. Okay, so it's a weird thing. So animation's obviously really nice and pretty. Good. Yes. I mean, as an animator, yes, I love animating. But a lot of animators going in do or don't, I guess, consider the implications of their animations within like the systems of the game.
mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I mean, at least like at a student level when you first start off, like
Yeah.
you know, they don't really think about that because they're trained. Like we're trained as animators. We're not trained as game designers.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it's like we're for feature films, animation is the driving force for like the films.
Yeah.
For games, animation isn't the driving force for shit. It's the gameplay. Animation is kind of like chained to like the gameplay. It's like we're slaves to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But those limitations are what make it so interesting. Like that's I'm super interested in game animation because of those limitations.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and like there's a lot of tech things that you can go into to like cheat and make animations look really nice and pretty. But at the end of the day, it's all about like systems. It's all about the gameplay. So if the engineers say that it's not possible for us to use an animation, it's not my fucking call to say that like, oh no, make it possible. It's the engineer's part.
Yeah.
Well, actually, technically, it's the director, but who cares? Who cares about management? Fuck management. No, but it's an interesting. Yeah, this is.
Okay. Let's see. JSON for what is it called?
Animation is art. Yes, animation is art. So learn both how to animate and how to code so no one complains. No, that sounds terrible. Don't do that. Well, I mean,
For initiating.
learn how to code, but like, learn how to. That's the biggest thing. Animators got to learn how to not be problems. You got to learn how to not suck.
Big mood.
You know what the game design department says about us? Well, at least from what I've heard.
What?
Whenever working with like animators, the animation department at SCAD, the game design department would be like, okay, we have to make sure the rigs work really great. We have to make sure the riggers are really good and the rigs work great because as soon as they hit animation, the animators are going to break it. And they're 100% true. That's 100% right. Like, they're going to break that shit. Motion capture, performance and actors approach, animation microtalks, directing VFX for stylized games, animating an agent of mayhem, bringing hell to life, and full body animation Doom. The flood effects on Uncharted 3. Tools-based rigging in Bungie's Destiny.
As opposed to somebody else's Destiny?
Yes. You don't know. I mean, there could be another fucking Destiny out there.
Perhaps. Destiny's Child.
True. Math for game programmers. Doing math with RGB and A correctly. Sounds terrible. Why the fuck is that in animation? Get this shit out of here. The animation pipeline of Overwatch. Fun. What's the file? Realizing responsive. Oh, that sounds fun, actually. Animating the Spy Fantasy and Splinter Cell Blackness. That sounds fun. Okay, let's start with. Dude, Dauntless is crazy. Holy shit. The production for Dauntless? Oh my god. Such a well-produced game.
Okay.
For such a small team. Good outsourcing. Good move on their part. Well managed.
Excellent maneuver.
Excellent maneuver. Dude, they mocap they jerry-rigged essentially mocap data for their creature animations. Which was really cool because usually that's kind of tough. Like, because it's just like the human body's bones aren't the same bones as like a fucking T-Rex or some shit or like a panther, but they were able to like make it work.
Yeah.
And it's pretty tough, honestly. Like I was watching some like I think it was I don't know if it's a GDC talk or a documentary, but like I was watching some like doc on it, and it was just really cool. Okay.
Alright. So they only have the two. The interaction menu and the dialogue? No, interactive buttons.
GDC.
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 JSON.
How much does it take for GDC?
Properties. Nope, this doesn't seem to be what I'm looking for. The higher level, this will explain it. Docs.
Oh, that's not as bad. Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. There we go. Those are some big prices. Hey Nick, let's go to GDC.
Maybe. If it's happening.
I think. No, it got delayed, right? It got pushed back.
Did it?
Yeah. To August? I think. I mean, we can't get tickets now, I think. Too expensive. Talking like $600.
Responsive.
Too expensive. Oh, rip E3. Oh, okay, stretch. Film market? Bubbling, popping, destroyed.
Can't install these
Game
things.
market? Popping off.
Kind of fucking slapping.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, of course this fucking film got approved. Game Sports. Oh, this kid? Okay, sure. His film got approved too.
Yeah, so that's... Basic ways of connecting another application to Slack. Your app connects to Slack's infrastructure via a WebSocket. It's an always-on connection to Slack. All activity that happens in your workspace, every message in a public channel, every new channel created is pushed through this channel. The track of it can be overwhelming, especially as your team grows, and maintaining those WebSocket connections can get onerous.
You're gonna get onerous.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Who's this?
What?
Technicolor. Fuck that. No, it's looking at fucking.
For managing WebSockets on filtering for a specific message. If your app only needs foundational framework. Oh my god. Build slap apps in a flash available. Why did I not see this earlier? Vault handles much of the foundational setup, including token validation and server support. You can focus on functionality with autocomplete and TypeScript support. Documentation for getting started. You create it, you request the scope, installing your app, enable your app's home, setting up your Bolt app. The Bolt for JavaScript app template. Development simple. This site uses glitch tool that makes it easy to build basic apps. While glitch is great for development, your server will not stay running when your app is idle. When your app is production ready, we recommend hosting it somewhere else. Get started. Remix or clone our bolt for JavaScript app template. This seems like should probably be using this. Just want to see. I could still do the same thing by press all interactions. Server. Theos. Okay. API. Send data to or query data from Slack using over 130 methods. Yeah, I should just use that. How about we just use that? Okay. Actions. Server. We say create. No. Const web client. Where is this web client getting used? Slack access token. Oh. Okay. Right, and that's using the process.env access token. Okay. There's web getting used then. Oh, okay. Web dialog to open. Dialog. I guess I don't really understand why. Attach the slash command handler. I'll just see if I don't need that right now. Till then. Plotting out interactive flows. Activity. Sending messages. And then we just need to make one more API call chat.post message. Just need to know how the JSON works. Get it and see. Or maybe I don't need that? I just do response.json. Think about it.
Whew.
Do else here.
Ooh.
Cut that. Paste it.
Ah. Ooh.
But I also, okay, I'm not thinking big enough scale. Here, I need to.
Gotta think bigger, Nick.
Yeah, I'm forgetting what everything needs to entail. I've got a database that's gonna store the odds limit for the two users, but then it also needs to store their IDs individually and the numbers that they put in with them.
What are you coding?
I'm trying to code a Slack bot for my computer science house's Slack organization.
Ooh, fun.
And yeah, I just am chugging through a bunch of guides and documentation to see if I can get it to do what I want to do. Do you know how odds works?
Not at all.
Okay,
Nicholas,
so
not at all.
basically someone says odds are you do X thing. Like, odds are you eat that raw egg. And then the other person has to say a number greater than 1 so then the person will respond, all right, 1 in 50, let's say. And then both people count down to 0, and then they both say their numbers out loud at the same time. And if they both hit the same number, then the person who was challenged has to go through with whatever the initiator challenged them to do. So I want to make a bot where you can do that on Slack, but instead of, obviously you can't count.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. No, wait. I just realized what you meant by, odds. I thought you, I was thinking it was a programming thing.
No.
No, yeah, the game.
Yeah. So I want to do that, but through, a chat service rather than in person. So you could do them remotely if you wanted to. So instead of having players, count down over voice or whatever, they would just the person who was challenged would type in the bounds that they want to set, and then both of them would then privately message the bot their numbers, and then the bot would just post publicly whether or not they or it would post publicly the numbers that they sent in, and then if they happen to be the same, then the odds are you got to go through with the odds.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of finer detail. That it sounds easy, I guess, but there's a lot of technicality to it as to how to get the Slack API to do that specifically.
Yeah.
And you have to there's the problems that I'm facing right now is basically I have to figure out a way to get the application to store the information of who are the people involved, so who is the one challenging and who's the one being challenged, and then it has to store it has to understand that that's a connected pair of IDs, and then it also needs to store what the upper bounds are that the challenged person submitted, and then after that's been submitted, they need to both enter numbers privately that will then need to get stored so they can be compared to each other, and then the results can be displayed. So I just got to the part where I was like, oh yeah, you need to store the actual numbers that they're going to submit once they set the limits for odds. So I need to figure that out. But that will come next week. I feel like I have gotten the ball rolling on this pretty nicely. So I'm going to cut the stream for now. Thanks for watching, though. Tomorrow's going to be Whatever Wednesday. And I have no idea what that's going to be. We'll find out. Maybe it's Valorant. Maybe it's more getting over it. Maybe it's something else. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.